JDM cars, Japanese cars, Donington, this is JDM JAM. My name is Adam C and I'm going to walk you around my favourite cars. We're going to see what's here, find the favourites and maybe some surprises along the way. So this is the obsession stand, we'll do that at the end. These are some pure amazing cars. I've got my chaser here, but let's see what others have turned up. So we've got the club stands over here and then at the end we've got the individual section of the show as well. So in the club stands, we've got a lot. We've got the S14, we've got Supra, R34, 370Z, S2000 on the end there as well. You're not going to believe what you're about to look at. We're looking at a two-seater sports car and it's powered by a Subaru Boxer 4. Because this used to be a GC generation Subaru Impreza. So it's still got its all-wheel drive system, it's still got the Subaru engine up front, but it's a two-seater topless sports car in this burnt orange. There's so many cars here, I can't, I've got to pick out just my favourites. There's some proximity alarms going on. We've got the MRS Roadster, imported Gen 3 Toyota MR2. DC5 Integra Type R, Championship White, a legendary colour. And the sun is out, it's one of the warmest days of the year. We're at Donington Park, there's drifting going on, there's time attack on the racetrack as well. And the next car we're going to look at is this matte purple? It is a matte purple FK2 Honda Civic Type R. Haven't seen that colour on a car before. We've got the Marlboro livery on the Honda Beat. Tiny little K car. It's not the only K car here today. We'll see more as well. And then another white Toyota Chaser JZX 100. There are quite a few chases today, but I've been told not to get too obsessed because sometimes that happens with me. So we'll see the chasers, but it's not just chasers. We've got Subarus, MX-5s, loads of MX-5s as per usual, and loads of Civics as well. This K20 swapped Honda Civic. Right, let's come over and see some liveries. So we've got some Cherry Blossom. There's going to be a lot of Cherry Blossom today. And a Dragon on a Mark II MX-5. What else have we got? There's a pink Subaru Impreza, HKS livery over there. But if we come over here, we can have a look at some boosted rear-wheel drive Japanese and JDM legends. So first up, we've got the clear rear lights on this S14. What do you think of that? We've got the shotgun exhaust on the back of it, 370Z in purple, white wheels, white spoiler, Honda S2000s ×2. There's more of them. I mean, I think I'd love to be in an S2K right now. Roof down weather, the 4-cylinder Honda engine singing away, and I think there's a Pro-charged one that we need to find as well. Anyway, more JDM over here. So we've got the FC Mazda RX-7 Cabriolet, quite a rarity here, and then this lineup of Nissan Skylines. So we've got the R33 GTR V-Spec, and they've all got their bonnets open. So we're going to see, what, RB26, maybe even RB28 if it's been bored out a little bit. So RB26 ×4, so R33 GTR, and then a selection of 3 R32 GTRs, all RB26s. And though they are all the same engine, you can see all the different builds. So this is pretty much, your standard looking RB26, the red. You've got a Tommy here, you've got orange, and also, where have we got? Over here, little damper. We're thinking, obviously it's attached to the strut brace bar, it's to stop the engine from rattling too much. You don't want it properly attached because then it's going to be really firm. So that really dampens the engine's vibrations, protects the engine. Very clever, ingenuity. We've got more Championship White, we've got the Jazzy Jazz FD2 Civic Type R, and this is a Suzuki Auto Works. But not just that, we can see it's the RSZ twin cam turbo with intercooler is what they've written on it, and it's got a little remote control car version of itself. We love this. Got the original brochures here from Japan. A lot of imported vehicles here today. Of course, JDM, Japanese domestic market, but other Japanese cars are welcome too. And you can't get more JDM than this. I mean, it's quite a tall car. This is a Toyota Crown. We've got Toyota Crowns of so many different generations here to look at today. It's a very VIP vehicle, this one. Look, it's got for hire, because I think they use these as luxury taxis in Japan. But this one's been imported into the UK, and from what I can tell, pretty standard. Nice to see. And for a similar vibe, another Toyota VIP car, the Toyota Cresta. This is the JZX 100, and again, it's very, very standard. You got your original pearl metallic white. They did so many different shades of white on the JZX range, and this is one of the top spec colours for this model. And those who know me know I love a livery. This IS200 with its rotors, we've got the drift livery on a white Japanese vehicle. And you normally see mismatched wheels on drift cars. This has got mismatched liveries. It's blue on this side, it was red on the other. And coming to the end of the club stand section, we've got this Nissan Stager. And if you come around the front with me, yeah, I predicted this. It's a very common thing to do. I don't know how easy per se it is, but R34 Skyline front end. A lot of Stagers have had that done. It's actually rare these days to see a Stager without the 34 conversion. There's also 35 conversions you can do as well. Now, we have the Square Society, always a favourite at the show. So you've got things like the Nissan Cube here in grey, and there's quite a few quirky ones over here. So people import these cars. So this is the Daihatsu CAN bus. Very small bus if you're going to use it as a bus. We've also got the N-Box Custom, and this is an open deck Toyota BB in yellow. And we can actually have a look inside of this car. There is a capybara next to a box of Kleenex tissues, and immaculate, almost looking waterproof interior. I don't think it is, it's all fabric, but it's very clean. And this car tried to get away from me earlier, but we found it again. Nissan Skyline R34 GTR JDM police car. Now, I don't think the Tokyo Police Force ever actually used R34 GTRs in police chases, but they did use them as demo cars. And this one has got the livery on it to represent those cars. It's also got the siren system, the lights on the roof. So this is how they would have looked. The police force did own an R34 GTR, so I've been told. This isn't the original one, but it is an R34 GTR in the livery. One of my favorite sections of any show is the individual sections. There's no clubs here. You never know what might turn up, like the Civic SIR. And then down here, we have a Suzuki Cappuccino. I did see this have Lambo doors. They were up earlier. The tallest Japanese flag of the day, metallic grey as well. Must be a fun little car. Another K car. I said there were a few. Now we're just going to come around to a 350Z. There's a lot to talk about on this. So it was black originally, and then it's got yellow as its detail colour. We've got the carbon fibre effects on the bonnet. It does have orange seats, massive spoiler on the back, and then all the louvres on the rear windows as well. A lot's been done to this car. And though this is the individual section, it seems all the R35 GTRs have turned up together. So we've got McLovin on the window of this one, and I think the most custom one of the section is this cherry red. It's quite a late GTR with a lot of carbon fibre all over it. And then more GTRs, more, another R35, and another. Wow! So this one, they say it's 1,012 brake horsepower and has been in an accident as well, according to the graphs here. So I'd call this a sleeper. This is 1,000 brake. Rebuild, it says rebuild on it. That's impressive. Litchfield tuned R35. And then another GTR. And then another GTR. And then one of the cleanest cars in the show, S15 Spec R. Now's the time to buy one of these before America can get their hands on one. And while someone gets too overexcited and the alarm goes off, the police car's still driving around. We've got the 200SX S13, we've got the R33 Skyline, the carbon fibre bonnet, and one of my highlights, I don't think I've seen this car here before. This is a Suzuki Swift. That is very annoying, that alarm, but we'll get over it. Thank you, it stopped. So, you've got Porsche wheels on a Suzuki Swift. It's like a max power build with the Lambo doors, and if you come into the interior of the car, it's not just green, it's orange as well. We've got the skull on the gear shifter, and let's have a look at the boot. So we've got a boot build as well, we've got the sub, sound system, roll cage, which is also green and orange. That is the theme of this car. That's quite a striking build, the Suzuki Swift. And I said there'd be some surprises along the way, a bit of an obscurity. The Toyota Sera, or Sera, S-E-R-A, these doors apparently inspired that of the McLaren F1. They open like this. fancy and funky and fun. And the final car of the individual section that we're going to have a look at is this liveried Mitsubishi Pajero Evo. I love the wing mirror on the front. This is an actual wing mirror on the actual wing of the car, not on the door. These are door mirrors, that's a wing mirror for better visibility. But as promised, welcome to the obsession stand of the show. This is where some of the best cars are housed. We've got the Scalextrics collection on the NSX. But as a helicopter lands, back to the static obsession stand. This chaser was a legend in Japan. It was Hippo Sleek's own demo car for their body kit, and now it's in the UK alongside the R33. We've got the Starlet's GT Turbo, the Mark 1 MX-5 Turbo, and a 350Z in orange, a very pearlescent and metallic orange here. Immaculate cars on the obsession stand. More metallic paint, this white Mazda RX-8 and a Pandem body kit on the R32 Skyline. It's also got infinity lights, but they're not on so you can't see them. The RX-7 FC is now revving for the people. This is some of the drift car paddock around to the EP3 Honda Civic Type R. We've got another 350Z, another white R33 300ZX Turbo, an early T-top example, immaculate inside, and of course we've got the Mona Lisa from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, the S15. Another Toyota Sierra is next door to that. You can see the variety in the obsession stand of this show, with some more Civics and a pair of Mark 5 Toyota Supras, wide body on the green example over there. We come around to the Mark 1 MX-5 fastback. We've got the Nissan Sunny, and boy is it sunny today. We've got the Honda Civic Type R, Subaru Imprezas, a pair of them in white. Further down we've got this trio of Skylines, the Midnight Purple R33 GTR, we've got the brown R34 GTT 4-door, and the 33 on the end. And now we're round to Mario's build this sound car, Mazda RX-8. So you've got the amps taking up all of the boot, and then all of the interior is taken up by the rest of the sound system. No more are there rear seats in this RX-8 with the Lambo doors and previous awards trophy on the car. We've got the Mitsubishi Evo 8 and then this slammed BRZ. But inside the obsession tent, we've got the DC2 Type R, another Mark 1 MX-5, and a selection of Kaido racers. It doesn't get more JDM than this. We've got the Canon livery. There is an R32 GTR in front of that. We've got a full custom interior inside, and another 300ZX by this beautiful Mitsubishi Colt GSR. So the 80s era, the Kaido racers with the stupid spoilers and splitters and side skirts is the vibe that the obsession tent is going for in 2026 here at JDM JAM. So rounding off with the 370Z and this very metallic R33. Have a look at the depth of that colour. Another NSX, the FL5 spoon liveried Civic Type R, the Starlet Glanzer, showing off that intricate manifold up the front, and the Civic. We now return back to where we started the video at, the legendary Blitz R34 4-door. But from JDM JAM, that was pretty much that. We've got the Car Club Award winner, the Toyota Hiace Drift Van, to conclude the video. Thanks all for coming. It's been an amazing day. The weather's been fantastic, and we will see you all here next year at Donington for another round of JDM JAM.